John Adams played a major role in the early development of the United States, shaping its political and legal structures while serving as a strong advocate for independence. His life and career were marked by his dedication to principles, an unwavering belief in the rule of law, and a commitment to the fledgling nation. As the second President of the United States, he faced significant challenges, including foreign conflicts and domestic political strife. Yet his influence remains strong in the country's historical narrative. Born on October 30th, 1735, in Braintree, Massachusetts, Adams grew up in a modest farming household. His father, a deacon and a local leader, encouraged his education, leading him to attend Harvard College. Initially considering a career in ministry, Adams ultimately chose law, finding himself drawn to legal principles and the administration of justice. His legal training helped refine his thinking and laid the foundation for his later contributions to American government. Adams emerged as a prominent voice against British rule in the years leading up to the American Revolution. Despite his strong opposition to British policies, he, however, famously defended British soldiers involved in the Boston Massacre in 1770, believing that fair trials were essential to justice. This act demonstrated his deep respect for the law and unwillingness to let political pressures sway his convictions. As tensions escalated, Adams became an early advocate for independence. He played a significant role in the First and Second Continental Congresses, where he pushed for stronger resistance against British authority. His influence was key in persuading the colonies to support separation from Britain. In 1776, he was one of 5 individuals chosen to draft the Declaration of Independence, working closely with Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin. His passionate arguments in favor of self-governance helped secure congressional approval for the Declaration, marking a turning point in American history. During the Revolutionary War, Adams traveled to Europe, where he worked on securing military and financial assistance for the American cause. His diplomatic skills contributed to the eventual success of negotiations with France and the Netherlands, strengthening the position of the revolutionaries. He also played a key role in negotiating the Treaty of Paris in 1783, which formally ended the war and recognized the United States as an independent nation. With the establishment of the new government, Adams became the first vice president under George Washington in 1789. This position frustrated him, however, as it offered limited influence over policy decisions. His primary duty was to preside over the Senate, where he occasionally cast tie-breaking votes. Despite his frustrations, Adams remained committed to serving the new republic and upholding the constitutional framework. Elected as the second president of the United States in 1796, Adams faced a turbulent political climate. His tenure was defined by rising tensions with France, internal party divisions, and controversial policies that tested the limits of executive power. One of his most significant challenges involved foreign affairs. France, angered by the United States' neutrality in its conflict with Britain, began seizing American ships. In response, Adams sent diplomats to negotiate. But the mission resulted in the infamous XYZ affair, where French officials demanded bribes before negotiations could proceed. Outraged, Adams strengthened the U.S. military, particularly the Navy, to counter potential French threats. Though many in his party pushed for war, Adams prioritized diplomacy and eventually resolved the conflict through negotiations, avoiding a full-scale confrontation. Domestically, his administration was marked by the passage of the Alien and Sedition Acts in 1798. These laws, enacted under the pretext of national security, restricted speech critical of the government and made it more difficult for immigrants to gain citizenship. Critics, including his political opponents in the Democratic-Republican Party, viewed these acts as an overreach of federal power. The controversy surrounding these laws significantly damaged his popularity and contributed to his defeat in the 1800 presidential election. After losing the presidency to Thomas Jefferson, Adams retired to his farm in Quincy, Massachusetts. Although his political career ended on a challenging note, his contributions to the formation of the United States were undeniable. He spent his later years writing extensively about government, history, and philosophy, maintaining correspondence with former political rivals, including Jefferson. Their exchange of letters remains one of the most valuable records of early American political thought. Adams lived to see his son, John Quincy Adams, become the 6th President of the United States in 1825. His pride in his son's achievements was one of the greatest joys of his later life. On July 4th, 1826, the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, Adams passed away at the age of 90. His last words reportedly acknowledged Jefferson, who, coincidentally, died the same day. John Adams was a key figure in American history, contributing to the founding principles of the nation and serving in critical leadership roles. His legal expertise, diplomatic efforts, and presidency helped shape the early republic. While his tenure as president was met with difficulties, his lifelong dedication to the country and its ideals secured his place as one of the most influential figures of his time. His legacy endures through his writings, policies, and the role he played in ensuring that the new nation stood on a firm foundation.